Hello everyone, Cowbunger here, back with our coffee supporter exclusive playthrough of... Oh, look at this. This all got fixed. Cool. um, we're back with our coffee exclusive playthrough of The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I had fun with this last time. Nothing crazy, but no way dang nabbit. But yeah, I'm gonna keep on going because I want to see how the story unfolds. So here we go. We're in the library now. Hang in there. You always see one of those at the library, huh? All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump out what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? You're both too sweet, thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. We found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl? She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Why is everybody forgetting she has a key? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. Okay. Thank you for saying this once again. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starve! I'd kill for chicken parmesan right about now. Me too, man. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat, baby. I'm SBO the Poet. Poetry, a resonant message for a poet to read meant to challenge... Wait. Okay, yeah, that's right. Our delicate perspectives, the most rhythmic of prose. You're not very good at it, Tails. Can I hear some? Sure, Teardrops in the spring, can you hear me sing? La la la, dee 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 dee. That's pretty good, man. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. Satisfied for now. Thank you. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. But Diff and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and SBO to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search in the saloon car. She came back shortly after we heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure standing over there. But she left back at the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. So after Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. So they're going all over the place. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Okay. So currently, at this point, the only people who could have attacked Sonic or Rouge and Blaze, maybe? More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? That's also true, because Shadow, I mean, he could have also... When he was in here, he could have went and attacked Sonic too. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. I'm pretty sure it's still the train that killed him. The hands. I'm I'm like positive that's gonna end up happening. He's insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. Guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him, and returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. So yeah, this is all, you know, Shadow locking every single door is definitely setting up him being the person who killed Sonic, because he's definitely like the only one that could have realistically done it if nobody's moving where. But again, people could be lying and saying that they were staying in one place when they weren't, type of thing. Vector came back. We realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We got worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SBO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car unless SBO is lying anyway. Thank you both for your cooperation. I mean, here's the thing, SBO is a ninja, so if he really just wanted to go invisible... No, he probably couldn't. He has clothes on. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return to ask any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. In the library. If you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his poet and determine if SBO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this. Tails Ashpalupi. Ashpalupi. Howdy, partners. Is that what this is gonna say? No. Chaos Cola. Guess I can only click on things now. Okay. The chow hangs precariously from the tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Huh? This little chow hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety. He's choosing the hard way is often the more rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there's that much thought put into this poster, right? Yeah, probably not. I think Tails is kind of crazy. The hand is here again. I'm telling you guys, it's the hand. He's everywhere. The arm's really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up after all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone and do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. I don't want to leave it alone though. Bro, it killed Sonic. It's everywhere. It absolutely killed Sonic. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. Food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spangonia, if you've ever been there. I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Oh yes, I do remember Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yeah. Here's some books. Wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. Spines are creased. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. Yeah. What's this? Brochures. Oh yeah, Rouge was looking at this. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Rediff, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure? Or should we take this brochure about the cave too? Looks... What are those called? I can't say the word. How come I can't say it? Oh, that's weird. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. No, you're right. There's Amigo. Oh no, that's... I know who that is. Look at that picture right there. Right next to the conductor and this one. Right in the middle. It's a funny meme, isn't it? So, I mean... Here's a book. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep. This is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Okay. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. May not be wrong. Why would you be reading a Dr. Eggman book? SBO? It's a little sus, not gonna lie. Is that Professor Pickles right on the right there? I'm pretty sure it is. Wow, I wish I could stop by and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. It's also now a possibility that whoever the murderer is read this manual and used it to control the hands, maybe? Or to speed up the train somehow? Maybe Rouge was looking at it. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make note of this. Okay. Is there still more to be found in this area? Just gonna scroll right along here. This is a door. It must be locked too, right? Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. The Shadow left the library car. He locked this door on his way out. There's going to be a reason there's got to be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and SBO to find out what really happened. So yeah, my big thing is that if it's actually like a character who did it, it could be Shadow, but like, thing about Shadow locking all the doors, it could be a thing where he's keeping everybody out, so that when he eventually goes into the, I guess, sheesh, I can't click on anything. Once he goes into this area, right? Then he can go and kill Sonic or something. But yeah, also Sonic's all the way down here. So realistically, okay, yeah. So realistically, Sonic's dead over here. Rouge might realistically be the only character who could have actually have killed anybody, because Knuckles said, although I don't know, again, they could have not paid attention to Shadow. I don't know how Sonic got all the way over here. Has that been explained yet? I don't know. I think it's this dude right here. Conductor did it. The conductor is sus. Tell you what. Okay. Interrogate SBO. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? Can I get a poem about trains? I'd rather listen to trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my motion. Huh? The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. I actually really like that one. I bet you did. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbled tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs, Sonny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot. What happens if we talk to Vector? Can we investigate him too? Maybe a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. They actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup stationed apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. So you can interrogate him as well. I'll interrogate Vector first. We'll see what happens. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show me the menu? Come on, Wadif. Why would you tease him like that? Here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me. Look, Wadif, you made him a fool. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. I smooth things over, but at what cost? Yes. That's what I wanted to click on. There we go. Okay, so it just interrogates both of them. So the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that we don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Rediff and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if SBO really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. Seems to line up with the information we gathered from Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, SBO. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you're in the library car? Of course he was. Once SBO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? SBO doesn't know you that. Detective? Let the man alone. Oh snap. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what book it might be. Rediff, could you help me out? Alright, Rediff, what book do you think SBO may have been reading? This is like Dora the Explorer, bro. This one. A manual? Do you think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? It's time to think. The stage is now green and purple, the two best colors. Not really. But I'll say it anyway. What's going on there? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh crap. Ow. I'm dumb. Okay. We got plenty of rings though, so we're fine. I like how the background's different every single time in that minigame. There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. I love the faces. This lack of attention to detail is normally like you, SBO. Hey now, we won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SBO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Redef, if you don't mind. You ask SBO some questions about the manual. Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Obviously that one. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms! During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsive to cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question. Dev hit him with another one. Okay, which question should I choose? Let's do page 15. Why not? What is Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one with Def. Let's see if SBO can get 3 for 3. Let's do 402. What was implemented to support the conductor's duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has an autopilot because it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Okay, it can't do it. Now, did I pass your little test? Yes, totally. It's wild that you're able to retain all the information so quickly. The poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. You answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. Now, another thing about SBO here we have to stay suspicious about. Obviously, my character here has probably read the manual. So when he's reading stuff out, he could have used his ninjutsu to, you know, read my mind and get the answers that way too. No, I understand everybody's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can. SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true. And we have evidence to back it up. Def, he's always put me on the spot. Okay. Def think we should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading. But what? Shadow did, obviously. Shadow's locked. Please, pray tell, what does this have to do with anything? Rubber Def, let's get our argument together. Well, obviously Shadow was in the room with you at some point, and that's when you were reading. So, that's the argument. Ow. Still don't know what happens if I fail this, so we'll see, I guess. I want to go over here. Yeah. I could very well just, I'm going to keep collecting rings just in case if I do get hit. Yeah, there we go. 69, nice. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? Well, you see, I sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment you were really in the library car after all. But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Rediff, one that I would love for SBO to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved in my book that I didn't notice Shadow pass through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is SBO simply reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Defend SBO or join Tails? Interesting spot here. So, again, I really am thinking that realistically that SBO is one of the only people who could have done something to Sonic, maybe? Just weird. Not sure what I should do. I'll join with Tails just because Tails is a smart boy. Can't interrupt Tails when he's on to something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... Favorite and beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. You fail that lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an odd, feeble soul to get sued. Okay. Is that something he actually said? Oh god, everything's coming twos again. No, no. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails? Oh no, it didn't matter. We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another? I guess the map, right? Overhead map of the layout to the library shelves and tables included. Alright, let's get my thoughts in order. Yeah, let's see. So I'm guessing this piece of evidence is just going to prove that they were kind of in different rooms. I mean, I didn't pay attention to that. I didn't like do a close inspection of the, you know, of the map at all, so. Ow. I don't need to be collecting any more of these, but I'm doing it anyway. Let's see. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits there right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him? Definitely not there. Maybe right here? Because, like, there's a bookshelf. So, I mean, yeah, all these other places are pretty dang open. Even this is pretty dang open, so let's say here. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. He did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Okay. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, SPO and Vector. Give them heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for both of you. A murderer on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. That didn't rhyme at the end. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Rediff, let's see what's next. Yeah, everything's turning up in twos now all of a sudden. Why did that happen? You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? The mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. I'm pretty sure we've done everything in the area, so sure I'm okay with doing that. We're gonna go through everything in this area as well. So, here we go. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome. Quick to the point, aren't you, darling? I see you've brought the Microwave Master with you. Please don't be like that. Be my legacy. Tails is right. Folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell him, Rouge. We're gonna need the help. Blaze? Oh no. Alright. I've been hunting for a treasure room to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part, what's that word? Purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. I've never heard that word in my life. Tell him what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a Fromage chow egg. I don't know what that is either. Wow, that does sound extravagant. Please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She roped me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the trains for clues, so that's pretty fair. You know, Rouge just running around while Blaze just stays here because they both have the same role basically. I deduce that this Fromage chow egg is here in this train car, locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? And what did you manage to find, Rouge? Oh well, why don't you both take a look? I found the train's blueprints in the library car with a safe code written on the right of it. The score of a lifetime. The train's blueprints. Please, Rouge, let us see that. Finders keepers, sweetheart. There's a problem, we need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads... Oh yeah, I'm the security guard. Leads us right to the room holding the chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to use the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. Wait, so like, I mean, if I have a card, can't I just use it? So you want us to help you steal the chow egg. Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? See no issues here. Sounds like a fine business venture. Her lure card must be influencing her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshing for a princess. Rediff, do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. Nope, I'm gonna be a simp. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and Rediff are in, yeah, I mean, just because why not? I mean, I don't cares about an egg being stolen. Let's get that Chow egg. Hee, that's the ticket. I'm happy to have both of you on the team. Here's a big thing, right? I mean, I think getting the blueprints is a very important thing in this story, so why would I try to be on Rouge's bad side here? I think we really do want to see what the blueprints are. Now we must plan. Oh boy, what have I gotten ourselves into? Access to the Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card. Do we attack the guard, bribe the guard, or distract the guard? What's going on here? I thought I was the guard with the key, but I guess not. We're going to distract the guard. Why not? Distract and perfect. We're all charming enough for that to work. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Rediff, is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm going to be in a casino, my poker face needs work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? You are. Rouge? Maybe? Or should Blaze? I think you should do it, Rouge. Of course I'll distract him. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure if you'll be the distraction. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Okay, so the guard is a Chow? I didn't catch wind of this. I didn't know that. Oh well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Who's distracting the security guard? Why not Tails then? Could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. Vito! I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No, really, I could do it. Sorry, bud. But I think you'll be better off somewhere else. In that case, who should we choose? Well, it has to be Blaze then. You could distract the guard, right? In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Her voice is so stoic. I have chills. Well, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretending the claw machine is stuck? Push a bunch of poker chips on the floor. Ask Chow about their partners and kids. Let's go with this one. Who put a claw machine in the casino? This will work great as the distraction. Let's continue to plan. The guard distracted. Rouge will... How will you get access to the guard? You know, I was doing really good, but I'm getting all riled up now. So how will you get the access card? Ask for the card, pick their pocket, grab them and fly them up to the rafters. I kind of like this idea. I don't know. I don't want any violence. There won't be any violence. I'll just tie them up to a rafter. Easy. Where do we get the rope? Interesting point. Maybe we should try something else. Okay. I just wanted to see the answer for that. Obviously, we're going to pick the pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That Chow in uniform won't know a thing. Excellent. We can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them, if you can help it. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Rouge out of there. Rediff, what's your plan? Pretend you're Blaze's spouse. See, there's a... I want to see the answer for this. You'd be marrying me. You'd be marrying into a royal family. What is your heritage? Any war crimes I should know about? What? Well, what was I about to say? What war crimes have I committed? You dress far too plain. You would need to complete refashioning immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else. Interesting. You give up far too easily as well. We'd have to work on your fortitude. I said we'll try something else. Okay. Push the security guard over. I also want to see what this is. Still not comfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. That child low to the ground. It won't hurt them. If they start crying, it'd bring unwanted attention to us. Why is someone who cries so easily a security guard? Decent point. Let's try to think of something else. Okay, here we go. Absolutely vile. I can think of nothing worse. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard would go running immediately, I'm sure of it. Great. With the guard distracted, we'll all head to the elevator. Just like that, we all make it to the elevator inside. We celebratory dance, sure. That's a proper victory. Oh no. One last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? Yeah, have Tails. A dance was actually the thing that I needed to do there. Dang, man. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. As you're not in pain. Pretend there's nothing wrong. I'm gonna say imagine you're not in pain. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm happy to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. I don't think this plan's gonna work, but we'll see. Wait, that's it? That's all we had to do? I knew the plan would go off without a hitch. We couldn't have made it this far without both of you. You have my gratitude. Our plannings beforehand were very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim our real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our chow egg, hee hee. I cannot talk for the life of me. Well, everything's not in twos anymore, so that's weird. So, there's two saves here. I'm guessing it would be in here. No question, this has got to be the safe with our treasure. Enter in the code on the blueprints and find out, Rouge. On it, sweetheart. Oh, wow. It's here. Haha, I have it. Alright. Before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, kiddo. You can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever? Rouge, spit it out. What are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs have ever been made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can. And all you will bear witness to its secret. Rouge, don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Oh boy. It's a bomb. Uh-oh. Rouge, has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb? Think you're onto something, kid. Sure sounds like a bomb. You need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it. All of our hard work. Rouge, fine, fine. But what do we do? Where do I put this thing? It's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Throw it in the elevator? Eat the egg. Chaos control. Stomp the egg. Stomp party. Yeah, we're gonna throw it and lock it in the safe. Oh, okay, fine. It's going back in. Tails, the safe won't lock. The door's staying open? What? Close the door and twist the dial. I obviously am. There must be some weird way to relock the door. There's no other buttons or dials. How are you supposed to? We don't have the time messing with this. Think of something else. Well, we're gonna have to toss it in the elevator, but then we're gonna be stuck here. Rock the egg to sleep. That could legitimately be it. Let Rouge kiss the egg. I'm gonna try tossing in the elevator because, like, that's legitimately the only other thing I could do. We're clearly not gonna blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Huh. I'm gonna take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember, as I am a hero. No, we won't let you do that. I mean, that's what they... Wait, I gotta calm down. Oh, okay. I mean, if that's what they want to be, I guess. Stop. The microwave kid's obviously not going to sacrifice themselves. Their body's far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True, let's think of something else. I'm gonna do this one. So you think the egg is just cranky and needs a nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea guy. Okay, nope, that's not it. Let it finish ticking, see what happens. It up. To see if there's wires to cut. I mean, that could realistically be it. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one, like the movies. This isn't a movie, Redef, this is real life. He's got a good point. But you should open it anyway. Chaos, control the egg away. Nobody can do that in here. Flip the egg upside down. I mean, this literally has to be the only thing left. Are you insane? You just gonna let it blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb. That's our goal. Listen, I get that, but if the egg isn't a bomb... Wait, that's right, Rediff. Think you're onto something, huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just... SBO did say something interesting that when we quizzed him about the train's manual. Did he? Installed. Oh, okay. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can't be an explosive. That does make sense. Wow. Those robot arms that attacked us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions on the train. If a bomb were brought onto the train disguised as the Chow egg, the arms would have detected it and wouldn't have allowed it on. The only person who knows the comings and goings of the train is the conductor. He surely wouldn't have allowed such a thing either. So if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. The egg, it opened. It's hollow. Not a bomb at all. We both really were onto something. Phew. My. Well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. And look at what's inside. Sparkly Chow. It's so heavy, too. The final secret to the Chow egg is a Chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's exquisite, it's revolutionary. Is she drooling over a sparkly ornament? Oh, I must admit, it is stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Chow egg's secret. Wonder why the egg wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. What was in the other safe? I want to see. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hope they subdued the train coaster fiend. Okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. Now Rouge, she's completely absorbed in the bedazzled Chow. What is it, darling? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. Well, I appreciate your assistance. It's, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I miss any other treasures. I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can just add sweetheart at the end of the sentence to make things better. But I don't think there's any reasoning with her. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these he passed through earlier. Key. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we've had a lot of people mention you, Rouge. But he also had just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door's unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, Rediff. Let's head out. Mystery continues. We need to look around, though. You must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh? Did I hear no? I've always believed in thorough investigation, even peeking in the trash. See? It's about persistence, Tails. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower in his garden. She quickly agreed to a date, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 24 roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet. But all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick, yeah. Like the leftover stick from the lollipop. That's all that's here. Rediff? Rediff, is everything okay? Need me to bring you a flower? Just leave me be. Still, I mean, that could be important, right? The capabilities of these robot arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. Can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a little bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They are very versatile. Okay. That can't be it. We're just gonna keep on looking at things. And after this, we're gonna end things. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be so surprised then. You know what I'm thinking? So I mean, this also makes a measure crap ton of sense at this point, because there's been something Eggman related in most of the rooms we visited. I don't know about the saloon, but definitely these two. I have a feeling the conductor's Eggman. I have a feeling it's him. That's a very logical explanation at this point. And again, my suspicions about the robot arms and him being the one who killed Sonic is, it's legit at this point. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down and played any for fun. Well, want to play Jack Black or Hold'em? I don't know how to play that. I don't know how to play either. You don't have time for this. Probably a good point. There's Rouge. Should I give the slot machine a try? Yeah, why not? Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Yep. Gamble, gamble. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Yes. Big money. Big money. What do you expect to happen if you keep playing? Big money? We're gonna get it this time. You'll see. Oh, I lost. Yes. Big money, big money. Oh, I lost. Alright, big money, big money. Oh, I lost. Tails. You know the definition of saying he's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, right? Starting to get worried here. Don't worry, Tails. I got it this time. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes. Yes. Yes! Have you ever heard of sunk cost fallacy? The sunk cost fallacy. Phenomenon whereby a person is reluctant to abandon a strategy or course of action because they have invested heavily in it, even when it's clear that abandonment would be more beneficial? Of course I've heard of it. Why do you ask? No reason. Alright, big money, big money! Keep doing it. I'll be over here when you decide you're done. Well, I lost. Come on, man. I mean, there's no reason for me not to do this, right? Come on. Come on. Look at how high the jackpot is, bro. I gotta get it. Come on. Tails is gonna stop me. Come on, he's gotta. Come on. Come on. Keep it going forever. How long is this gonna take? There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Come on. Come on. There's gotta be something to it. Come on. Come on.
have a gambling problem. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, please. It has to be like I have to do this 100 times and then it's done. I don't know, we'll see. I'm actually willing to do this 100 times. Or as long as my finger can keep on pressing the click, 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 click. I'm expanding it right now. Go as fast as I can. Come on. Come on. Please. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. Come on. My finger's dying. It's not that bad. I've done much worse. I felt much worse pain. You see, I have been molded by the slots machine. Bred in it, born in it, and swam in it. Come on. How much money do I have, bro? Where's the dialogue box that I'm just completely broke? Oh my god. There's no way there's nothing after this. These things are rigged. You kidding me? Come on, I gotta win it. I have to. I have to. Come on. This is ridiculous. But I do deserve this, huh? I feel like we're getting close to that 100 mark, probably. Ooh, man. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna count 1 more time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're done. Yep. Nope, move on. Thank goodness. Really thought you lost yourself there for a second. The just absolute spoils of gambling. What can I do? Your alibi? Sure. What'd you do? Once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on my chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car. We searched for blueprints. I walked back through the library car and saloon cars till I found the library car. Do you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support this claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around. I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. Okay. Are you hungry? I think I'll have to pass. Right. How about Blaze here? Then once we're done with Blaze, we're out of here. What's your alibi? When Amy began to murder Mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car in Rouge, pulled me aside to talk about the chow egg. We walked and talked to the casino car, where we then went on our separate ways. I scoped around and discovered the egg was here. After that, I played the slot machines. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped by. Shadow passed through as well, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof that you were playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. See here, 14,000 credits. How come I didn't get that? That's an enormous payout. How did you... I'm just naturally lucky, I suppose. That's Merc. She's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. 8 times tails. Do tell Cream I said hi, won't you? Of course, can do. She does like cream, doesn't she? Okay, well, I think that is everything inside of here, so we shall end it today. I will save, and our next playthrough is, you know, I assume it's just going to be confronting Shadow, and then confronting Dr. Eggman. That's definitely who the conductor is. And then we'll figure out, probably in the last part, I'm thinking it's going to be the last part, what Dr. Eggman did to kill Sonic, I guess. So, yeah, that's the main thing. I'll see you guys then. Bye.